As you can see, today is an absolutely glorious morning, and I thought I would film a sequence. Now, I will do my best to only speak when I feel it necessary to give some instruction along the way. Otherwise, I'm just going to engage in my practice, and I'd like you to just observe, follow along, copy. If I move my right hand, you move your left hand. Follow me like your own reflection in the mirror. And yeah, I'm just going to do some Qigong to start the day on the good foot. And I welcome you to join me. So here we go. Usual alignments, first of all. You've heard me say these things many times, I'm sure. Relax the soles of the feet. Unlock the knees. Try your very best to release your hips. Don't have a tight feeling in your hips. Relax the buttocks. Tailbone tucked slightly forward and down so that the lower back is lengthened. Careful not to slouch, particularly here at the base of the ribs, but equally with the neck. Sorry, I just tapped the microphone there. Just careful not to do this. It's a very common thing. Even in my own practice, I try and pick myself up on this point a lot. So chin tucked in, long at the back of the neck, and the whole body as if suspended from a single thread attached to the crown. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth, back of the tongue down. And I'm going to start by tapping and rubbing the lymphatic system, the lymph nodes. This has become a part of my daily practice, so please copy along here. I'm going to bounce. Keep slightly open under the armpits, breathing in and out through the nose. I'm going to turn my head this way, and just above the collarbone here, I'm going to tap. Just lightly. And I'm going to rub. And then slow that down. I'm going to turn my head the other way. And the same thing, tapping, just above the collarbone. And rubbing. Try to keep the shoulder down and keep the bounce going, soft in the soles of the feet. Then turn the head this way and tap. Down here from the base of the ear, down the little dip on the side of the throat, back and forth, just lightly. And rub. And the other side, tapping. And rubbing. Then beneath the collarbone. So here wait for the tractor to go by. Here I'm using the tip of the bones of my fingers this way. You can use the pads, the soft bit here, but I'm just tapping because I have this jacket on. I want to just feel a little bit of more of a penetration of the impact to the flesh just underneath the collarbone, and rubbing. Again, make sure the shoulder's not up. Okay, and then the other side. And rubbing. In the middle of the sternum, I'm just going to unzip this right here. Here I've started rubbing before tapping. I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. So you could tap first or you could rub first. It's just really to stimulate the areas. Yeah, I'm just going to rub a little more because it feels good. Keep both shoulders down. Now from here, keep the bounce going. One hand here, one hand here. I'm going to rub gently back and forth like this. And tap. Here I'm using the palms and the soft pads of the fingers. Okay, from here, tapping along the inguinal crease, just gently back and forth. And rubbing. I'm using the outside edge here of the little finger and the outside edge of the hand. And from here, my hands are moving down the backs of my legs to just behind the knees. I'm going to tap here like this and keep the bounce going. Careful not to slouch the body. Like I mentioned earlier, keep the solar plexus open and rub. And from here, down like this, keep a bend in the knees and release the back. Now I'm going to draw the hands up the insides of the legs and to the hips. I'm going to breathe out and down, underneath the kneecaps, breathe in and back up, and back to the hips. Out breath and down, in breath and up. Applying a gentle but firm pressure with the palms and the finger bones. I tend to do 6 and then 6 this way. Out breath to the ankles. In breath. Out breath. In breath. I'll do it facing this way so you can see. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. In. One more time for luck. And in. Now I'm going to go all the way to the feet. Out breath. Round the toes, insides of the feet, breathe in. And all the way to here. Like this. Head upright, chin tucked in, long at the back of the neck, shoulders down. Take a few breaths, natural breaths in this position. Cradle the kidneys with your palms. Okay, I'm going to breathe in. Then on the out breath, down the backside, back of the legs, back of the knees, calf muscles, ankles, Achilles tendon there. Breathe in and up. All the way up. And again, breathe out, breathe naturally. Cradle the kidneys with the palms. Now here, I want to allow my shoulders to go back and then down, and allow the sternum to open. Keep the soles of the feet relaxed. Don't grip the floor with tight toes. Now once again, breathe in. Out. In. Out. Breathe naturally. Now keep the body upright. When you're ready to breathe out, slowly, hands push down and shake. Keep the body upright, head upright, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth, back of the tongue down, so we're nose breathing, natural but deep breaths. Out to the side. Forward. Bend the elbows and knees and wag the tail. This way. Turn the palms this way. Back to this. Slow the tail down, quicken the hands, open the palms. As the hands slowly sink, the crown's lifting up, growing taller and taller and taller. Sit the body down, so I'm bending the knees, and I'm going to begin to rotate and rotate. Allow the arms to be completely loose. The back of the hand at the back here taps by the opposite kidney gently. Both elbows are heavy and the shoulders sunk. As I'm turning my hips and my waist, I'm not letting the knee turn out or in. Keep the kneecaps in the same direction as the big toes, even though the hips are moving, like this. I have a lovely blackbird friend just there. Comes to visit very regularly, sometimes sings on the top of the tree there. Okay, in this way. Here I'm using this. Sometimes I use the fingertips, sometimes the heel of the hand. Careful not to hit your collarbone, please. But this way, so the thumb's tucked and I'm using this area here, like this, and here like this. Now this can be done very gently or vigorously. This morning I'm feeling very gentle. So you've got to kind of follow what you're feeling in the moment, what feels appropriate. Once again, please be careful not to hit your collarbone, especially if you're doing a vigorous version. Now I'm going to do the same thing, but onto the muscle on the top here. Again, don't hit the collarbone, please, and don't hit your neck. I'm coming down on top of the muscle and I'm trying to keep this shoulder down. So it's just the hand that goes up, bend at the elbow, and it drops down. So I'm grimacing a little bit because of the tightness in my shoulders at the moment. This can be quite an intense version. If you find this too intense with this part of the hand here, then use the little hook of your fingers like this and it just taps and drops like this. See? There. And I'm swinging the arm up and relaxing at the elbow. So there should be no tension in the arm whatsoever. Try to keep this shoulder down even though the hand goes here. Now I'm going to change the motion to this. One hand in front, other hand in front. I'm going to start to lean a little further forward and then sit down and throw the arms a little higher. One hand on top, other hand on top. Now back to the lazy version. Like this. Okay, now I'm going to slow this down. Wait till the arms come to rest. Keep the head up. Turn the hands and breathe in. Breathe out. I'm sitting down here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. Out. In. And out. In. And out. In. And out. Just follow, please. Breathing in. Breathing out. So this really opens the shoulder area here. Breathing in. And out. In. And out. Only go as far as you're comfortable, please. In breath. And out. And again. Now this way. Palm up. In breath. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. In. Out. So I'm doing a large movement here, but you don't need to. It could be a very gentle, small circle like this. I'll do another one like that. In breath. Out breath. Now the reason I'm doing the large version is because I'm sitting back with my body, I'm releasing this hip. So as this arm goes up, I'm dropping the shoulder, but I still want to reach high. This hip is still released. So the weight of the leg is dropping as this lifts up, and it lengthens here. Down like this. And again, so I'm leaning my body back, releasing this hip and leg. All the way around like this. Out breath and down. Now I'm going to reach both arms back, breathing in. Feel the sternum open. Out breath and down. In breath, tip of the tongue, roof of the mouth. And the back of the tongue down. Breathe out. One last time like this. I'm going to roll both shoulders forward and up and back. Breathe in. And out. Breathing in. And out like a big sigh. Breathe in. And out. Three more like this. Last one. Lift the shoulders and drop them. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last one. Lift the arms and drop them. As if you're being pulled by the wrists, breathe in. Shoulders down. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. Last one. Once again, bounce. Slow the bounce down. Rotate around the perimeter of the feet so the knees go in and back, out and forward, in and back, out and forward. Inside edges of the feet, heels, outside edges of the feet, toes, and so on. Just to free the feet. And then reverse the direction. Knees forward, out, back, and in. Inside edges, toes, outside edges, heels. Inside edges, toes, outside edges, heels. Let the arms be loose. Okay, I'm rolling the feet, lifting the toes, lifting the heels, lifting the toes, lifting the heels. And slow that down. Scan your body, notice how the body feels. So there you go. I hope you enjoy following along with this little sequence. Every morning, every day, every time we practice, we should really vary things. Don't be fixed and rigid. One exercise doesn't necessarily have to flow like that in sequence to the next. Mix them up, explore things in your own body. Take your time, don't rush. Make sure you don't force the body to move in a way that you're uncomfortable with. Listen to what your body's asking you to do or not do. And then your body becomes your own teacher. So anyway, lots of love to everyone. I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Have a great day. Bye.